Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming by on this wonderful Saturday sunrise to get some of your awesome medicine. Because as you know, our medicine is the best medicine. Hey, it's so great to see each and every one of you. Hey, we do have a special guest today, and I think you all know who it is. Hey, we're going to have Tanya Baldwin with us once again. She's going to bring her awesome energy into our space again, and we will get over to Tanya here in a couple moments. Right now, I'd like to get our practice energy out to each and every one of you in good order. All right, if you're new here, these are the three primary energies that we utilize in our meditation. And each time we gather, which is twice a day, I will send out one of these energies. And today, for this session, I will be, Tanya will be sending it out with me. So let's go ahead and get that out, Tanya, right now. So what does this symbol look like? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? What's it called? All right, of this energy. It's one of the three energies on the screen right now. What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? What does the symbol look like? There we go. There we go. All right. Let me get through chat real quick, get caught up, get some shout outs in. Hey, PG. Angelique, good to see you. Tanya, of course, is here. Heaney, good to see you. Helene. Yeah. Lorena, hola. Hola. Mira, good to see you. Spiritual Warrior Intuitive Wellness. Denise. Yes. Cherie, good to see you. Blindly Inspired, good to see you. Ben Bacon Bits is here. That's awesome. Thank you, Ben. Good to see you, brother. And I think I've nabbed everyone so far. Serena, our bath crew's here. Welcome. Lady Ryder's here too, everyone. So be sure to say hi to Lady Ryder. She's our OGest of G's. And all right, Lindsay, good to see you. All right, my friends, let's go see what Tanya has going on for us on this wonderful day. Hey.
I'll bring the light.
Yeah, bring the light. Wow, you're bathed in light right now. That's awesome. Or is it bathed? Well, something you have some awesome energy in your space for this session. That's cool. Yeah, something I wanted to specifically talk about you and see if any of you out there, but I want to get Tanya's take on it, have noticed. I may have mentioned it a couple days ago when I was having a conversation with one of my friends, somebody I've known my entire life. And we were on the phone and we were talking about something, and it was like he was speaking English, but I wasn't understanding it. And I was like, okay, so what you're asking me, and he went on for like 2 minutes, and it was all disjointed. And then I said, so what you're asking me is this, this, and this. And he's like, yeah. And then tries to explain it to me again. And I was like, wait a second, I think I've got it. But the interesting thing, the data point that I took out of this is that he was communicating with me, attempting to, and I was not getting it. It was just like me saying puddle, jump, frog, yesterday, albatross, something like that. It was just coming across. That's the way I was understanding it. And what do you think this is? Why do you think this is happening? Because I've seen it. I've even noticed on an X prior to the session. Mm-hmm. And the people making, hey, I'm trying to, I'm not communicating with these people. So give me your take on it, Tanya.
I just think our frequencies are just not in alignment anymore. So we're not able to have those conversations because we aren't speaking the same language. Those of us that are choosing to say, be here and participate in this, or, go to the school of light, or do all the other things that people are doing to transmute their shadow and elevate their vibration. They're just not able to communicate with other people that aren't doing that. It's too dense of an energy, and the language is just not the same anymore. I think that we're having less toleration for it. And those of us that are doing this stuff within the light, or within the working through our shadows and, raising our vibrations, we're starting to see changes happening at a very rapid speed now. Like, I don't know, probably the last 3 weeks alone, I'd say since the end of December anyway, that it's been just like it's quickening. There's a quickening, and the information that we're able to learn and how fast we're able to integrate it has changed. So now we're moving light years ahead of people and literally feeling like we're on different timelines while existing in the same reality.
Interesting. Interesting. It's, I'll tell you what, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm sure. Maybe even tonight. Whoa. All right. That's a first. My cat, as many of you know, my cat lays on a really tall chair right here on a pad and just stretched her way off into the floor. I do apologize.
The smoke fell off.
Oh no, making a scene. There we go. All right. That was interesting.
Mhm.
Something else. What was the other thing too? Yeah, there was another bit that I wanted to talk about. And do you notice? And I mean this. Let's like. Okay, this is what I wanted to ask you specifically. I remember now. How do people know? How do people know? Say for all the new people here. I think right now what I'm seeing in chat. I think everyone is well into the path. Now, what about that person that's not? What can you recommend to them right now that they can do today to take further steps? Is this an assessment? Because some of us have been in this their entire life. Some of us have started 10 years ago or 8 years ago or 2 years ago. Some people started 2 weeks ago. And what can you give someone? What is the first thing? Give us a nugget, something that they would learn in first grade. What is considered what's one of the first steps? Like for here to come and participate here, of course, it's understanding that energy is real. You have to have that basis in your brain. You
Mhm.
see that, and energy is real. And once you get over that hurdle, then I think a lot of it flows in. However, that's here. That's in this container.
Yeah.
Now, when they're outside of this space, what do you think what's the first thing? Just give us a nugget from school. What's the first thing that people are going to experience with you?
So first, my thing is always I start with safety, but for the students or for somebody that's working through this, the
Mhm.
first thing is always to go to your breath.
Oh,
It
okay.
is the break on your nervous system. It is the way for you to connect to yourself. There's so much power in that, and breath is life. So, I teach them to do heart-centered or heart-focused breathing. It's a technique from the Heart Math Institute that's been around since the 60s, and it is really great at cleansing your emotional screen, is how I like to phrase it. It's like putting yourself into a neutral state or and it's into a higher energy state. You just put like a high vibrational energy like joy and shift yourself into joy. So this I suggest that they do at least 3 times a day. It improves your circadian rhythms, it reduces your stress, it decreases pain, it improves your immune function for up to 6 hours after doing it for a mere 5 minutes. So you're even heightening your healing like by doing this technique. So I give it to them to do 3 times a day to reestablish what safety feels like for their nervous system. And then as they are doing the work, they can use it as a technique to bring them down when they notice that their nervous system is elevated or when their shadow is being irritated.
Excellent, excellent. And also, I want to remind you, since I know you're a friend of the show, I want to remind you and each and every one of you out there that if there is a breakdown in communication, we have any hits to the internet, anything like that, where I cannot broadcast, I'm going to ask each and every one of you just to reach out, just to get in that space, come together at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time or 10, however it works out to your time zone. And know that if we have no communication, and this is just kind of just in case, that we can gather, all right, we'll gather right here, not online, but I'm talking about we'll gather energetically in a hand circle at 9 and 9 each day. That's if we do not have communication, okay, if the internet goes down or something like that. I'm not saying it is, I'm not calling it in. I'm simply just letting each and every one of you know that we have a place, that we have that ability to gather there now. All right.
The future of
So,
communication is telepathy. So we might as well keep establishing. And we're establishing that here when we send that every morning, we're establishing that ability to connect. And by meeting at a specific time, you'll be able to connect in and feel that. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not a doom and gloomer by any means. I have a very bright, as you know, as you do know, I have a very bright view of the future. It's just we may have a couple. It's like right now we'll send out some good positive intention to Southern California, to LA, and all the people there. We just make that an intention right now, and just do it on your own, and just send that wonderful intention. But we're going to have things like this, I think, keep popping up until it's no longer happening. Until it's no longer out there trying to distract us, trying to cause fear, division, you name it. So let's get over to meditation room. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me, Tanya. Thank you. All right, my friends, let's get comfortable. Yeah, there we go. We can meet frequency flyers. That's right. All right. That's on Father Scott. Tanya. Right, friends. Momentarily, you're going to hear a loud sound. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet. And you notice a beautiful sheen, a blanket of blue energy. Now, that is our intention from the previous session, my friends. Still sending love, providing peace, providing truth, joy, feeding those first steps of our planet as it steps into as it steps into a higher vibrational frequency. Each time we are there to feed them and nourish them on this journey. Now bring your gaze up from the planet's surface, and you'll see our beautiful golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. Within this pyramid resides the love node. Excuse me. And what the love node does, it transforms all the energy and intention. All right? Well, it packages it up, surrounds it in love. All the intention and energy we send into this golden pyramid gets wrapped up in love and pushed up into our diamond collector at the top of our golden pyramid, where it is collected until it is time for us to send it to the planet's surface below. Now look to your left and your right, all around, and you see that we are within a translucent sphere, a golden sphere of energy. This is a unity consciousness, my friends. It not only protects us, but it powers us because it is made up of us. Now let's reach out to one another energetically as we come into our hand circle. Come on into our hand circle right now. Very good. Now look around. Excuse me. Look at all our beautiful friends here right now. Let's look around the circle, and you see a beautiful blue light, a blue energy in the center of all of us. Look around at all these smiling faces. If you're not smiling right now, stretch that mouth to your ears right now. Receive that free gift from the universe, from God, from Spirit. Let that joy flow into your body right now. Just put that smile, stretch that mouth to those ears right now. You can feel the energy in our circle increase every time we do this. Very good. Very good. Now let's look in our heart space, my friends. Look in your heart space and you'll see a spark, a bright white light, a spark of energy that we are about to feed in a very large way. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our mouth, exhale in through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. 1, 2. 3. Take a look in your heart space once again, my friends. What was once a small spark just moments ago has grown into a very large sphere. A large sphere that slowly spins to the right, but gets larger and larger as each moment passes. It's up to your shoulders and down to your knees, working its way down to your toes, to your fingertips, and up over your crown. Your body is now fully engulfed in this healing, cleansing bright white light. Very good. Very good. And now out of your chest, you see a transparent tube grow straight out of the middle of your chest. It grows out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, this transparent tube, you begin to see some light, some of this wonderful energy that's cleansing you right now and healing you. You see some of that coming out, but it's pushing along that tube. It's pushing some dark green material, some dark green muck and gunk. This muck and gunk represents any dis-ease we may be holding in our bodies. Any healing that needs to take place, just let it happen. Let go of anything that's not serving you. Let go of any cells that aren't cooperating. Just send them down. Send them down this tube right now. Send them down with this light that's flushing through your body right now. Let them go. Let anything that's not serving your higher or lower good, any attachments that might be out there, just let them go right now. Any unhealthy attachments, activities, just let them go. Any extreme views you might be having right now, especially centered around isms that could be holding you back, just let them go and let them flow down this tube. Any doubt, let it go. Let that doubt go right now. Any worry you might have, let it go. Any fear, any anxiety concerning our future, let's wrap it all up and let it go right now. Just release it and see that dark green muck and gunk flow down that tube where it's safely deposited away from all of us on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Very good. Very good. Very good. Our tube is getting clearer and clearer as each moment passes. Let's do one more sweep through our body. Any negative attachments are being released right now. They cannot exist here, so let them go. Let's give them their nudge and be grateful for the lessons that you learned from them. Let them go and let them flow. All right. Let's let this last bit get through our tube. Our tube is very nearly clear. Very good. Collapse that tube now. Now observe. Observe the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Look at that glob of muck and gunk. Let's do something special on this Saturday session. All right. Let's just move all of our globs. Let's just move them all to where you start seeing them coming from the left and the right and from all around. And we're going to put them all into one big, there we go. Let's just push them all together. Now, as one, let's break this glob into billions and billions of particles. Now, let's all shoot it off into infinity, away from all of us, so it never infects or infests another being ever again. So it is. Excellent. Let's come into our hand circle now, my friends. And we immediately see that blue light in the center of us has grown, starting to radiate on all of our light bodies. And look around this circle and see these beautiful, see one another in our purest of forms. It is purity in here, my friends. Yes, pure love, pure peace, pure joy, pure truth. Actual unity. Very good. I just ask that each and every one of you be present in here. Give yourself the gift of presence right now. If you have external thoughts come in, acknowledge them and send them on their way. Because we all know As one, say it. If they're important enough, they will return later. There we go. Now let's connect to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness. Mother Gaia. Father Sky. Peace, truth, joy, and love. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our intention and energy into the golden pyramid. And immediately we see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter indigo. If you were new here or not led to be on a node at this time, simply push your positive intention now. Very good. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first renewing wave of intention. 1, 2, deep breath in through the nose. As one, pulse. In your mind's eye, my friends, see this beautiful release of indigo energy flow down every side of our golden pyramid, down to the surface of our planet, washing over Mother Gaia node and all of you on this beautiful node. This beautiful wave spreads down the northern pole, beginning its journey down the northern hemisphere, overtaking that previous blue energy from yesterday's sessions, overtaking it and adding it to itself, adding that intention and energy, strengthening our wave, our truth wave of love, peace, and joy as it travels down past the equator, down the southern hemisphere, crossing over the southern pole now, and working its way back up. Working its way back up, overtaking the last vestiges of our previous sessions, strengthening our wave even more. And keep in mind, my friends, this is the same energy that we have been reutilizing for the last 7 months, renewing and renewing our love for the planet, our love for one another, our love for truth, our love for joy, our love for peace, our love for freedom. And now this wave is coming up over past the equator, taking in more and more of that previous energy, where it is now arriving to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our first third of intention is now in place, my friends. I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to take this excess energy that's just arrived and send it back up to the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's get back in our hand circle, my friends. Just reaffirm our connection with one another. Come in here and bask in this beautiful connective energy that we provide one another, and bask in this blue energy that's centered in the center of all of us. Just let it wash over you, cleanse you, heal you. Very good. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection to each one of the nodes. I'm not going to say them aloud this time. Just do it on your own right now. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy once again. Push that good choice node energy, that good power node energy right now, and the intentions that go along with them. And we see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter indigo as each moment passes. Brighter and brighter indigo. Yes. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave of renewing intention for our planet below, for all the people, all the flora and fauna. On the count of pulse. 1, 2. Nice deep breath in through the nose. As one, pulse. See our second truth wave of love, peace, and joy release from our diamond cap and flow down every side of our golden pyramid, fueled by the breath of life we just released. Fueled and traveling down down to the planet's surface, washing over Mother Gaia node and all of you on this node, and spreading in every direction, my friends. Halfway down the northern hemisphere now, working its way to the equator. And now is when I remind you, my friends, to know this in your minds and in your hearts, that every time we send one of these waves, thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this energy right now, finding our intention. As we never push our energy on anyone, we simply make our intention available so that when they make that choice to embrace joy, to embrace love, to embrace peace for the first time, we are there. We are there to nourish them, to hold their hand, to lift them as they desire. Perpetually in service to our planet, to Mother Gaia, healing her with each wave as well, healing the flora and fauna right now. Know this in your minds and in your hearts, my friends. As our wave crosses over itself on the southern pole, working its way back up, where thousands and thousands more of our fellow beings are benefiting from this intention right now. And now our wave is past the equator and working its way once again to the feet of Mother Gaia node. 2/3 of our intention is in place, my friends. I ask everyone on Mother Gaia node to send this excess energy that's just arrived back up to the golden pyramid above. Let's get back in our hand circle now, my friends. Let's reaffirm our connection with one another and look around. Just look around. Take a moment. You see our beautiful blue light emanating from the circle, from the center of the circle. And just look around at all these beautiful beings here. We're seeing one another in our purest of forms. Just enjoy this moment. Being present with one another is a gift in its own. It's beautiful. Just be present. No fear exists here. None of those things we released moments earlier, none of those things can exist here. In this beautiful, safe, peaceful, love-filled, joyous space. Yes, now let's reach out to all the nodes and reaffirm your connection with those as I speak them aloud. Unity consciousness. Mother Gaia. Father Sky. Peace, truth, joy, and love. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention and our energy for our third and final wave pulse this session. Very good. Almost immediately we see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter indigo. You can see it through your closed eyes, my friends. See its beauty. It's beauty not only in sight, but it's beauty in its intention. Its intention is beautiful, my friends. Take these opportunities to enjoy these moments of beauty. We have beauty around us all the time. Just be sure to take that moment and enjoy the beauty of this creation. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave. 1, 2. Nice deep breath in through the nose. As one. Pulse. See this amazing release of energy from our diamond cap. See it flow down every side of our golden pyramid. Down, down, fueled by this breath of life we just released, washing over Mother Gaia node and everyone on this node, and flowing in every direction down the planet's surface. As this is the fifth wave, you begin to see in the wake of this wave. You begin to see that pixie dust trail solidifying. We have enough intention on there now, all over the planet's surface, that we can see it now. Now this wave, this truth wave of love, of peace, of joy, of unity, is spreading down, crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way back up. And now, in its wake, you see our final form, our final blanket of intention solidifying. as our wave proceeds up past the equator and comes over the northern hemisphere, arriving to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Very good. Our intention for the planet is now in place once again. An intention that will persist until we come back and renew. Very good. Now I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to take some of this excess energy that just arrived, store it in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And I ask that you send the rest of this excess energy up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Let's put our arms across our chest and grab our shoulders. It's time for that wonderful, loving embrace that we provide to ourselves every time we come together in this manner. Every time. To sit in this wonderful, beautiful embrace. Love starts right here, right now, my friends. Love begins with us right now. We must love ourselves, right? Self-full love is the answer, my friends. Right here, just release into this embrace right now. Just let yourself enjoy this. Let yourself be loved right now. And this is love that I cannot give you, Tanya can't give you. All right? No one here can give you this love. We can try. We can love on you, but it will never amount to this amount of love that you're giving yourself right now. Very good. Love on yourself because you are worthy. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am love. I am worthy. I am. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths. On our third exhale, we'll release this wonderful, wonderful embrace. 1. 2. 3. Release. Let's come back to the hand circle one more time. Spend a few more moments with all of our beautiful friends here. I'm going to put my arms out and put a big energetic hug around all of you right now. Oh, I love this. Very good. Very good. Let's gently begin pulling. Let's let go of hands in our hand circle first. Just bring our hands down to our sides and gently pull our energy back from our friends. Some of it will remain with them. That's perfectly fine, as we are fully energized and we have the knowledge of unlimited energy. So it is no fear for our energy, some residual energy, to reside with us from our friends, or for ours to reside with them. Also, gently pull your energy back from the nodes right now. Just let whatever wants to come back right now. Very good. Very good. Let's start moving our body around. Wiggle our fingers and our toes. It's almost that time. When you are ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. That was awesome. That's really cool. You know, we had our catastrophe a few moments ago, and I looked down, and she brought her prayer flag toy. That's one of her toys, and she brought it to me. And apparently, she wanted to play during this, so that's very interesting. Well, let's get over to the reveal. Let's get to the reveal, then we'll come back and we'll say, ask Tanya to have a wonderful day. All right. So the energy that we sent out earlier is Father Sky. So if you got that, that's awesome. And if you've been missing them lately or something like that, you will start getting them. That's just one of those things. When the spigot turns on, it stays on. All right. And it's like any other muscle that we develop. All right. And the good thing is we're developing this together. All right. So we're going to have a connection. Okay. We're going to have that connection because we're building this together, you see. So we're going to know one another, I think, on a different level. Of course, we already knew that. I've already discussed this because we know one another energetically. And there's beauty in that because we are meeting one another in the purest of forms. I don't know what you guys are wearing right now. You know what I'm wearing, but I don't know what you're wearing. I don't know anything about any of you unless you've been on the show, okay? I know a handful of you have been on the show in the chat. I don't know anything outside of you other than that. But the thing is, I don't need to know. I don't need to know what you drive. I don't need to know where you live because I know you energetically, you see. And this, my friends, this is where we're heading on this planet. This is true knowledge, and this is true knowing of one another. This is getting to know someone in a sense. It's beautiful. All right, let's go say great day to have a wonderful day, Serena. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, Tanya, thank you for bringing your awesome energy here once again to each and every one of us. Do you have a parting word for this day?
Yeah, if things start to, you feel things rising, just go back to your breath and remember that's the break. That's the break.
Awesome. And I'm going to ask each and every one of you, friends, to live in love, peace, and joy today and exemplify. If you're on a note today, please exemplify that note throughout your day. All right. And until tonight, until the sunset session, thank you once again, Tanya. Namaste, my friends. Awesome.